announced from camp. But one of the privileges of my role is to celebrate and honor people who have given a lot to camp. For us, it's called the John Yates Award. He was a founding member of Luther Heights, and is to celebrate people who have given a lot to the ministry and helped us be who we are. And the recipient from this side of the state is Pastor Megan. So I will, in a minute, present her. So this is carved from one of our alumni staff, Justin Malik, and has mountains painted about where the beautiful Sawtooth and Luther Heights is in Idaho. But in case you haven't noticed, and I think, or don't know all of it, I think it's important for you to know because you help support Megan's call and how she lives out her vocational call here by allowing and supporting all that she does for Luther Heights. So she served on our board for 6 years. She still continues as a chair of our development committee. She also served on the National Lutheran Outdoor Ministry Board. I would say she is one of the most positive, fiercest advocates of outdoor ministry and the power of camping ministry to share the gospel and the love of Christ that isn't a professional in the industry across the nation. She is a huge advocate. She served as part of my call team and is a piece of why I'm here. And she each summer makes sure she spends times with kids at camp. Often picks a week where people from Trinity are coming up. But even the year she picked sabbatical, or she went on sabbatical, she made sure camp fit in before she went on sabbatical, which I think speaks to her value. Some of you may not know, but her dad is like a legend in camping. There's a book about him. There's a book he wrote. But I think many in my generation, some older and many younger, think of Megan as that peak legacy person. I know that she continues her dad's legacy and creates her own by how she supports outdoor ministry. So anyway, join me in helping celebrate all that Megan has done for Luther Heights. So 2022 means that Luther Heights has a lot to celebrate. This is our 70th year of ministry. And so there's several different ways we're asking you to engage, and there will be more. One is out in your gathering area and across all of our churches, there's these little half sheets, and it's just asking you to help share your stories. And then from there, we'll be making a scrapbook and slideshows and things because there's so many stories of how God's grace and love and the community of Luther Heights has helped shape your life. So if that's true to you, feel free. You can fill it out and leave it for me in the basket. You can hand it to me today. But whether it's you or children or people who aren't here, please share this and help them bring back stories for us. And then I also added, you have out in your gathering area our newsletters and things, but I also added our lineup for 2022. I should say it's not too late. The second weekend of February, we're going to do a winter camp. So we're going to go in and stay at the nice, heated, fully with bathrooms lodge at Camp Perkins. We're going to do other programming and things like that. And then we'll snowshoe or ski over to Luther Heights and enjoy some time over there. But if that's of interest, this is all generation retreat, and there is still room if you'd like to join us. And then you would see this is out there. So blue highlights all of our family camps, grandparent kid camp, youth camps. We have several new retreats or retreats that might interest you. That's all in the yellow. So during 4th of July, we're doing a getaway weekend, a family camp combined. So if you just want to come and enjoy our cabins and not have to cook and be in the beauty of the mountains, but not be as intense as some of our programs sometimes is, you can kind of have a chill weekend. Our women's retreat remains in July, and this year the presenter is going to be Mary Morrow from the Synod office, the Synod staff. And that same weekend, we're also doing a hike and pray retreat. So if you'd like to come and hike some of the well-known or nice hikes in the Sawtooth, we will help lead that and pray along the journey. In August, we have a Name Your Adventure retreat, which is where we're doing fly fishing. We're working with the University of BSU, and they're going to bring in hopefully some astronomers and help us look at the night sky. So camp is actually in a dark sky sanctuary, which is pretty unique. And so they're going to bring in some of their astrology students and a professor to help us know more what we're looking at. We're trying a new retreat called Mindfulness in the Mountains. We're actually working with NNU and some other professors to come help us focus on mindfulness and mental health and how to kind of deal with all the things we kind of have to carry in life. We're also trying a men's retreat. And we were also in September doing a grief and reflection retreat. So that's with Pastor Barb Condon, if you know her or have met her. Whether you're dealing with the grief of a big move, a loss of someone you care about, a divorce, whatever that might be, the space will be set to with a professional to help you walk through that with others who care as well. And then the orange section is all about the 70th celebration. So Sunday, May 1st, over at Emmanuel in downtown Boise, we're doing a big party over here on the west side. We're calling it our Blue Jean Ball. So wear your blue jeans and your camp t-shirt or your flannel. We'll have worship, and then we'll have pie and storytelling and some other ways to engage with us. We're doing the same thing over in October in Pocatello. And August 6th, we'll be at camp. So whether you want to come for the weekend or for the day, we have various events that are planned, and that weekend is on us as a celebration of the ministry of Luther Heights. So I am out after service to talk to you or answer questions, help hand out information, but thanks for allowing me to be here today.
I'm grateful because she's also